Tomorrow's a big day for the Bank of England. Today, inflation a touch below expectations, but it's still very high.
Yes, so this is bittersweet for the Bank of England. I don't think it really moves the needle after all the data we've had this week. On the one hand, inflation looks to be past its peak, as in the US, but it's still, as you say, 5 times above the Bank of England's target, still eye-wateringly high. Services inflation is still at a 30-year high. So it might embolden some of the doves on the committee, Silvana Tenreiro, Swati Dhingra, because it's fallen and it's lower than expectations. They're, of course, worried about the recession risks of a big hike when there's this 18-month lag in monetary policy and the hike would take effect right in the eye of the recession. But at the same time, the hawks on the committee still are going to be saying how high this is. It looks like it's going to be a half point tomorrow, as we expect from the Fed, as we expect from the ECB.
And as they weigh up their decision, they're going to be thinking about the tightness in the labour market, which remains significant here. What more do we know about what's playing into that?
Well, we have had a bold report from the chairwoman of the Treasury Select Committee, Harriet Baldwin, overnight. And the committee says that perhaps the benefits that have been given to deal with the cost of living crisis are actually putting people off work and contributing to labour market inactivity, which, of course, when there are labour shortages, adds to the pressure on wages, which adds to the inflation problem itself. This is something that I've heard behind the scenes from economists, but it's bold and controversial to hear it from the Treasury Select Committee. They want benefits to be spread out over a longer period of time. They want the new Work and Pensions Secretary, Mel Stride, who of course was the Treasury Select Committee chairman, to look at this in the so-called Stride review on labour market inactivity. And I understand that that is something he's looking at.